They're getting a first round pick out of that.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Huntley to throw.
They did it.
Flush to his right. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't
Huntley is not built like that.
He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's
what everyone that ain't the backup. I think that's the backup. Then I got to play him like that. I thought that was Huntley off the. That's definitely he definitely like that. That's him.
Taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one. As
Tyler Huntley. That's definitely Baby Lamar. That's definitely Baby Lamar.
Evidence by the final total there on Next Gen Stats.
He definitely like that though. I'm keep it real.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So Charles, first drive here, a little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started.
Gotta get used
and you
to
pass
Evan
the ball
Ingram.
around so everyone touches it early, gets involved in the game. In this case,
I gotta get used to Evan.
And he's able to run
That's why I really got him.
But you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Ingram. 7 yards the pickup there. Working with a 2nd and 3. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Speaking of the devil.
Throwing Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
You didn't take no physio?
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, 38 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Well done to sneak that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st. That's caught left side by Judy. And he will have a Broncos 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
I really, like you said. I mean, I ain't.
Huntley sets up the screen to Gordon. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. He will go out right near the 35-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn.
He got a little more though.
Mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their backfield to make
I'm
just we often say,
worrying about
the space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy. 35 yards, and the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, Really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting
that's where you losing your money at right there.
To find the holes, and he's seeing things before they even open.
Definitely where he loses his money at.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And no one happier to see that than the Giants fans themselves. Saquon Barkley was used a lot his rookie year, 91 catches, which was a record for NFL rookies.
20 on zip all day, every
52 in 2019, and then of course the injury in week 2 in
$320 on zip all day.
From reaching those heights.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, how about the speed?
If he's buying it for $40 an eight,
it's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York.
Where's trying to get a zip for like 2?
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Gano the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
I can respect it.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, I see niggas probably try to send him some fake bread or some shit.
He'll fire one downfield for Fant. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A huge play there for Denver. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays.
I ran into that nigga before when I was there. I was supposed to run into him. Back in summertime, he had a little week in like
most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the pistol, they run with Gordon. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
I ain't know. Okay.
On the option to give to Williams here. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Yeah, so when you got that good number, you can charge that. That's where motherfuckers got to fuck that.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon.
Yeah, that's how you need it.
Down here at the 3-yard
locked up
line.
together.
The Giants going to go ahead and use
that's why I don't understand that shit. Like, I ain't holding nothing back, putting everybody in here. Like, I just making more connections. Like, yeah.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Exactly.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
So many lines in there. He still work up at the spot up there on the hill.
He'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll be taken down,
right up
but he
there.
does
The
have
mom said I
first
seen him
down.
outside or something.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the
Like,
end
you know
zone.
you got that pressure, boy.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Wake up confused as fuck.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Jones throw taken in by Slayton. And pass
Something probably different in this league. There ain't no way.
All right, I'm changing now.
Up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Neither of us can.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my God!
He's doing the coast to coast.
Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to.
I told you, it's only a couple good niggas in that league. Everybody else is average.
What?
To keep them from scoring.
This nigga is amazing.
Yeah, you can be with everybody else.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here
Huntley
in the
is
second quarter.
crazy.
So the ball down to the 16.
Hell yeah. He just broke a sack and went for like 50.
Looking to throw. Gordon. And they'll get this into the hands of Huntley. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9. Off the play fake. Huntley steps away to his left. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Huntley. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Deep.
They'll go again from the 3.
Not for him to score right there.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
You got to play Huntley just like you play Lamar.
Teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see
100%.
if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Jones is going to put it in the hands of Barkley on the option. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Huntley. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Off play action. Huntley. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. And just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
If Denver's defense is like this, they just add Russell Wilson. Good luck in the AFC West with the Chargers, I'll tell you that one. To the Raiders. Raiders got Adam crazy.
Now they've got it first and goal.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to it. That doesn't turn into a huge
I ain't got no answer for
dude. They do pick up a first down, a nice consistent game.
No, I ain't got no answer for the dude I'm playing.
Try the option left, and he'll take it.
I ain't got no answer for the dude.
For a Denver score.
Yeah, Huntley just like Jackson.
Scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Broncos will extend their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And that's complete to Shepard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his left.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
From the 25 on second down, Jones
flushed out right.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Jones to throw on third down. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his third interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Excellent anticipation again by Justin Simmons. Read the play the entire way. Career high 5 interceptions in 2020. A first-time Pro Bowler. I doubt it'll be his last.
And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
The tackle made by Julian Love. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Huntley. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Jones. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. Back to throw again.
It's fucking deep, Bosa.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw on 2nd down, Huntley. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Finds his tight end Ingram. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. Touchdown, Giants! I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
K.J. Hamler returning it. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now an option play on 2nd down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. Off-play action. Huntley steps away. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number 1 job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Jones escaping the pressure right. There's the first NFL catch for Kadarius Toney. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Jones. Throwing deep for Galladay. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Got a man, Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.